My name is Val Fernelius, and I'm a past Rotary president. So I got to know Dan really well in all his capacities in Rotary. But one of the reasons I wore this Warriors shirt here, Strength in Numbers, is one, Dan was a big basketball fan, big Warriors fan. But to me, he epitomized strength in numbers. To me, he was the silent Rotarian. Now, some people may think he is very vocal. I don't know. I always thought that Dan always showed up to whatever it was, and he was there supporting and working, and he was just always there, always part of the community, and always part of what we were trying to do. So I have a little story. Like I said, Dan loved basketball. He loved the Warriors. And from time to time, I call him up and say, "Hey, Dan, you want to go to a game?" He said, "Sure, but I want to drive." And if anybody knows Dan, he wanted to drive the car. He was the driver. I said, "Fine, let's go." So he and I go to the game. And as anybody knows, going to sporting events, there's a fair amount of security nowadays. And so we go to the game. He and we go through security, and we come back out of the game, and I get back in the car, and I reach down, and I realize that I had my knife with me. And I said, "Dan, I just went in through security into this game with my knife, and they didn't say anything." And he looks at me, goes, "Knife?" He goes, "I had two knives on me." Yeah, to me, that was just Dan. I just said, what a sweet man.